All right, man. I'm back in these streets, man. I went out real sad with the technology. I'm definitely not a technologist, in the words of Saint the Sinner. I went out real sad right there, man. I was doing a live talking to the air, and I didn't realize why. I was like, man, my internet janky, man. I need Marquise to send hundos in, man, so I can get that right internet. But it was just me being low IQ in these streets, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wait on a few people, man. I'm obviously doing this because I don't want to edit it. I just want to react. And I want to see what y'all got to say. It's gonna help me bounce off some ideas, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But anyway, man, y'all know what the title. Y'all see the title, "The Truth About Pearl." Well, not really the truth about Pearl. That's what the video is about. But yeah, your boy Ra Garvey basically he dropped a bomb on her. Talking about how she's got these folks in these little bad contracts and like my boy Van Lee said, man, she having them Epstein parties at a little mansion and whatnot, or wherever they be at. I don't know where the hell they be at, but it's weird. It's very weird. I don't know what to say about it, but we'll go ahead and wait just a little bit, man. See if I'm gonna be like Tariq Nasheed a little bit, man. Let the family come in. Let the family come in now. Wait a little bit for the family. Just do about 5 minutes for the family. Come on in, y'all. Let these people come on in. I'm doing stuff anyway, so I don't need matter. I'm gonna do a 3 minute timer, man. So if you're watching it live on the rewatch or whatever the hell, goddamn, just skip past that 3 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? They were going. Oh no, we got somebody in here. Who is that? Who is it? Go ahead and announce yourself, goddamn. I got one lone viewer. Struggle streaming real hard in these streets, man. Who is it? Can you hear me? Let me know. I've been struggling streaming real hard for the last couple days, and I finally made it. Can anybody hear me? Anybody? Somebody? All right, nobody. I mean, at least we got Van Lee with the with the decent comments, man. He's like I said earlier, 360 deals and parties. Anybody? Nobody yet. Okay, we didn't drop down to one. Who was it to you? We dropped down to one. Let's see what we got here. What? Anybody hear me? Bad CENT, can you hear me? Can you hear me? But it looks like that's what the audio talking about. Hey, hello? Anybody? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Okay, we got Bad Seed saying, yeah, we can hear you. I'm in the game. All right, man. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm obviously not a technologist like I thought. What's going on, Van Lee is back in this thing, man, coming with the funny comments. All right, let's go on, get it.
Before we even get started,
tell him
if you have watched 2 of our videos and you have not subscribed, then we have what, pal?
Beef.
What do we have?
Beef.
Exactly. So you better get doing that right now. Before we even get started, all right? If you have watched 2 or more of our videos and you have not subscribed,
Tell them.
then we have what, pal?
Beef.
What have we got?
Beef.
Exactly. So you better get doing that right now. Over to you, pal.
I'm making this video today that I didn't initially want to make, but there comes a time when we're all at a crossroad and have to make a decision. And sometimes that decision can affect you morally, it can affect you spiritually, and it can affect you financially. But it's a decision that we can't shy away from. Now, recently, Just Pearly Things has been caught up in some controversy. Why? She has interviewed avid racist and known racist Nick Fuentes. He is also an anti-Semite. What did Pearl do when she interviewed him? What she done was that she laughed with him and seems to agree with a lot of his points.
Talk about instances of like when they initially freed the slaves, there were some slaves that felt so indebted to their owners that they would travel across states to pay them back, and they actually had a really good relationship with them.
Now, if she had said some of these things about the Jewish community, she would have been cancelled in a hot minute. Ask Kyrie Irving. Ask Kanye West. This isn't about the Jewish community. This is about us.
All right, everybody can hear me, man. So why do you guys think it is that that the Jewish community and all the other communities are able to get the respect that I guess they deserve? So I don't know if they really deserve it all the time, but yeah, they're able to get the respect that they should be getting out here in these streets when we can't get the respect. Do you guys think it's because we don't stand up for ourselves enough, or we're always the first ones to kind of help pile on with other people? Like, you think about guys like Officer Tatum. If some white dude says something crazy about black people, Officer Tatum will then come behind him and be like, oh yeah, he do that, he do that. What do you guys think? Or do you guys just let me know? Let's work.
Okay. And so after that interview, Pearl decided to make an apology video, which was, in my personal point of view, disingenuous and a PR stunt. And all in all, it came from a place of deception.
Guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, I really just like to give people the benefit of the doubt when I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try.
I think we got a few answers here, man. Bias Hacker says because of cowardice. I think there's a little cowardice, man. We're seeing that right now with guys like King, Richez. They're saying Lead Attorney is, he's tooting up out here in these streets, man. I'm kind of sad about that, man. I thought Lead was a cool guy, but it's not sounding good. Who else, man? The little Aunty Jenny dude, a couple other folks, man. It's kind of crazy seeing all these black men come up and defend Pearl. It's just so weird. Bad Seed ENT says they have unity money and others. The detractors stay quiet. I agree with that one most definitely. Most definitely. The money and the backing and all that kind of stuff is definitely making some big differences here. We got Van Lee saying black people what they're doing because we are now in the last revolution, tech and AI, and we are behind in education, tech, and economics. The future is bleak. I agree. I actually watched a video by I believe it's Black History Unlocked or Black Culture Unlocked. I know they go by Black History Unlocked on IG, and it was basically talking about how AI is going to be very dangerous for black people around the world as it grows and becomes more stable, whatever. You got your boy CP saying, man, my boy CP said, I told you about Lead, man. He does not like Lead. He does not like Lead, man. I got to go back and watch what Lead was saying. I did hear him say Pearl wasn't racist, which I think is pretty crazy, man. But hey, Bias Hacker said the same thing. Oh, man, he had us. Oh, it's that bad? Oh, my God, that bad. Let's keep going.
Try to listen and see where they're coming from. In hindsight, that wasn't smart. And in hindsight, I should have had someone, maybe Ra Garvey, maybe another content creator that could have pushed back more and really was more educated on the topics that he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert in that he was talking about.
Now, I've been on social media for a while, and I have done interviews with the likes of Tommy Robinson, ACAB, politicians like Lee Jasper, and also Lin May and
The question here, yeah, how can people and Jonathan Majors and jump to the defense of a white person so quick and with such vigor? I just don't understand it. I believe Bias Hacker said it earlier, cowardice. I definitely think that's part of it right there. But I don't know. What do you guys think? They ain't. I don't know. Do you guys think that that's kind of like? Well, I guess it's not exactly the same thing, but yeah, she's definitely ignorant, racially insensitive. I would say that kind of makes you a little racist to a degree, but not fully. Let's go.
people from the music industry like So Solid, Mega Man to be exact. Now, Pearl was reacting to my content prior to coming to the UK. And so when she came to the UK, I was very interested in the content that she would actually put out. And it just so happened that she was putting out content that I was interested in, similar to what the late, great Kevin Samuels actually put out. And I understand it because I myself had been embroiled in court cases and things of that nature when it comes to the mother of my son, and understand that the gynocentric order in which we live in is something that needs to be spoken about. So when she came to London, she said that she wanted to make a podcast. And I said, no problem. Okay, let's talk about it. And I decided to feature on her show. Now, when I featured on her show, because of my following in the UK, people would tune in. So essentially, I helped Pearl grow her channel. Okay, I was on there week to week, and I was working with her based on a fee. So the tragic death of Kevin Samuels happened, and there was a vacuum in the manosphere space. Who was it going to be filled by? It was actually filled by Just Pearly.
That even makes sense to a lot of guys in their mind. That doesn't make any sense. I also don't like that Kevin Samuels decided. Well, I guess she did pay him that $5 so of course she'll go ahead and y'all can hear me? Can anybody hear me? No sound again? Oh my God, man. Let me see what's going on in these streets, man. Can y'all hear me in these streets? Let's see. What has happened? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, I'm back. Okay, I'm back in these streets. All right, man. Yeah, I know I need that out. I need that 10G internet out here in these streets, man. But yeah, I'm just. What do you guys think about Kevin Samuels? Kind of giving Pearly the game for the little 5K, paid $5. I think Black Light Revelation said she paid Kevin Samuels $5. He basically gave her the game. He told her, yeah, you say this talk important, that talk important. When you talk to legends, how you talk to them now, and all that kind of stuff. What do you guys think about that? And why do you guys think that black dudes thought that Pearl was a viable option after Kevin Samuels? Well, I guess because white ice is colder to some guys, but yeah, I answer my own question. Let's get it.
You need that Pearl rose to fame because she herself was the opposite of what those men had been seeing. She was a white woman. She wasn't the types of women that they had been seeing. And essentially, she was regurgitating Kevin Samuels' content. I began working with Pearl, and from the beginning, I started to think that maybe this girl has a colonial mindset. Now, we all know that we don't want to be paranoid, so I came with her. However, the more I worked with her is the more that I saw. She had a colonial type viewpoint when it came to black people. And I had to school her a few times on what it was like to be black and the black experience, and also what slavery and colonization was actually like.
Do you think that historical catastrophes must be compensated for.
No,
No.
that's stupid.
So then, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing.
Yeah.
So then, how come there were groups of people that got compensation then?
How come?
For instance, like Jewish people, Chinese people, Japanese people with the bombs. Like there were groups of people who got compensated.
I don't know.
So it wasn't fair.
What? Well, I'm talking about like what I.
That's that rich idiot talk right there, man. What do you guys think about that? That's exactly what it sounds like. I've got mine. I'm okay. My family's living good. So it's like, pull yourself by your bootstraps. Like, right, what? Did y'all hear that right there, man? She definitely does not respect black people. Let's go on, keep going.
When I think about group, I think about reparations. So I mean, maybe if the people were still alive today, like, I don't know, maybe. But like when you said historical, I thought you meant like in the past, not the present.
Yeah, so like in the past, so like people talk about slavery. So in the past, you know, the Holocaust happened in the past, you know, the Japanese, but people got compensated for it.
Yeah.
There's a book, right, called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. And when you read that book, you realize that the whole Industrial Revolution and stuff like that was started because of the colonization. And you just think, well, if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't be as successful.
Me too.
So what do you mean by the colonization?
So the colonization of Africa, so both the people and the resources, right? There's a direct correlation between the colonization of Africa and the Industrial Revolution.
Okay.
And so with all the metals and the rubber and all this kind of stuff coming from Africa, it fueled the Industrial Revolution of the West.
Wait, so you're saying like in Africa, when you say colonized, you're saying like did England come in and colonize?
Yeah, like so European, France, Spain, Portugal, England.
And they like enslaved Africans, and that's what you're saying. Okay.
So they enslaved.
I agree, Bias Hacker. You can tell that she does not care at all. And it also is just like, what school did you go to? Like, I mean, I guess you don't really learn about all that stuff, but you kind of have an idea about it. Like later on, like I think Pearl's too old not to know about these things. Like, what school are you going to? The white supremacy school? I don't get it. How do you not know that Africa was colonized? How do you not know that all these different people were slaves? I don't get it. She's just an idiot. Doesn't make any sense. CP says Pearl never watched Black Panther to get her elementary knowledge. She did. She ain't do a lot of things. It seemed like.
At least colonize the continent.
Okay.
So when you colonize a continent and then you take ownership of the resources, you're able to gather those resources together and use them to your own benefit.
Right.
And so you gather those resources, use them to your own benefit, and build up your economy.
Right.
All the while messing up the economy of that actual country.
Right.
So that video was filmed in 2022. And in that video, what you saw was me attempting to tell Pearl and show Pearl what colonization was like. How people went to another group of people and took their resources.
All right, man, we got a couple of things here, man. Black Light Revelation says this is their victory. We shouldn't have an expectation of them caring. We only need to expect of each other to dismantle this system. But that's hard because you can even see on YouTube, we got this split. These coon wars folks trying to get the vacuum of power. They think Pearl's gonna go down. They're gonna come in and take her subs and all that. Obsidian lead attorney tooting up now, from what I'm hearing. And Mediocre was about to toot up until everybody just kept coming at him. But then we got Van Lee, man. Do you think Richez smashed? He does have a thick Italian stallion. I don't think Richez smashed, but I do think that Mediocre smashed that thing. I think he definitely did. They was at the beach and bikinis and all that kind of stuff. Van Lee. Oh no. yeah. MTR was definitely about to toot up. He was about to toot up big time, man. Lead attorney tooting up like a oh man. We're gonna colonize the Black manosphere. She did. She absolutely did. Lead attorney out here, peach cobbler, man. It's sad out here, man. Let's go.
And took what was theirs and built their empire off of it. So when Pearl now plays like she doesn't know what colonization is, and she doesn't know what slavery is, and she says these insensitive statements, in that video, I actually attempted to give her a book. It was called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. I've read it myself. She semi-dismissed that book. She kind of dismissed that book. And then she went on with herself to go and interview and like this. Pearl has Africans that work for her. Now, Nigeria.
Hold on. Van Lee's asking all the right questions. He's saying, so he's saying, so you saying MTR did the 6 foot double dose Melly plus Pearly? He did, man. I'm telling you, MTR likes them 6 footers. What's the other little girl's name? That what's her name? Sis the goddess. Why he ain't come in and get that, man? He playing around, man. He's stupid. You went with Melly and Pearly. Come on, man. Yeah, I think he definitely messed with both of them. I think Melly definitely went for it because all that little humping he was doing in the video, and then Pearly, like I said, they was ripping and running every single place. Yes, I think he definitely did a 6 foot double dose. We got Blacklight saying when Queen Elizabeth died, her spirit downloaded into Pearl to carry out their mission. Ooh, that's why Pearl moved over to London so they could do like a little sacrifice ritual or something like that, huh? Oh, uh-oh. CP says 6 to she's mine. MTR said, Blacklight said MTR had chopping down them trees. Yeah, he definitely is. That boy chopping them trees hard with that one ball.
Has many issues. Now, the disparity in Nigeria has rich and poor people living just on the breadline. And Pearl has these types of people working for her. They edit her videos. They make her thumbnails.
So look what I have
Oh,
here.
shorty.
This is evidence to show how hard my Americans work.
No, hold on. You forgot, yeah? This is how hard my white American.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
They're very hard
Americans.
workers.
Yes.
I like how they work. My white Americans really, you see that?
They inspire us to work harder.
No. Do you know what? They don't even inspire. They're working hard for themselves, bro. They're putting in a lot of work, yeah? They put in a lot of work. My white
Yes.
white Americans
You guys should
work hard. Yeah, you can.
So Pearl.
So wait, man, I thought that was like a parody of, well, I guess it was a parody of what Pearl was saying about the Africans, but he's big up in Pearl at the same time. Big time. He's big up in Pearl at the same time, man. Van Lee said, King Richez has let me down big time this week. I agree, man. I never really was into King Richez super hard, but I did check him out a couple of times, and he seemed okay. He seemed okay, but I just couldn't get with him. His teeth and his voice is kind of annoying, but yeah, he seemed okay. Yeah, but that right there, man, that just puts the lameness on top, the lame cherry on top right there, man. Shout out to Expose the Manosphere, man. Appreciate you, man. The $5 super chat so I can get that internet, man. I can get that internet. Blacklight says Paul McCartney. We got some people. Yeah, man. Expose the Manosphere. What's up with that new content, man? You got some new stuff now. There's plenty of ammo out here. Oh man, he answered it for me already. Nope. I'm sad now. Let's keep going.
Let's taking people on from Africa, which on the surface looks like a good thing. And I guess it is. Africans are being fed. They're taking money from her. They are feeding their family. Amazing. However, with a colonial mindset, this can be quite dangerous. And what?
All right, so we got Angie here says, laughing my ass off. Damn, mind blowing to know that smash or not is the first thing guys think about when it comes to a woman. That's because these folks have been in close proximity, Angie. They have been in close proximity. You don't go to the beach with somebody and go to all these little different places. He done went to London with her, Miami with her, this place with her. He definitely did something. And then I showed you the video with Melly Monaco. He definitely was doing something with that too. He definitely was. We got an update from Exposed. He moving to DC. I like DC, man. Me and Angie went to DC. It was real nice. I liked it. I don't want to be there when it's cold, but I liked it. Oh man, go on, block me. Let's
What
get it.
happened during that interview with Nick Fuentes was that she used an age-old tactic that guys had used, which was the divide and rule tactic. She pitted African Americans versus Africans
Mhm.
when she spoke how hard Africans work compared to how hard African Americans work. And she also used the term my.
All right, man. EON001 says expose. We need you back, man. Y'all should go and put them ones in the chat, man. Just let expose know we need him back, man. Just for one more good video, man. Even if he is moving to DC, man, we just want a video, man. We're just selfish. Let's get it.
Africans. Much of what Pearl says is determined by her management, which she has said to me on many occasions that she shares with Candace Owens. So when you have a colonial mindset and you have a management who tell you what to say, what generally happens in my personal point of view and what I actually saw was that she began to start paying people pittance. She began to start offering contracts to people that owned them, just like a colonial master would. Case in point, myself and Pearl sat down to have a conversation about me signing to her contractually. And I want to make this very clear. I have never signed to the Just Pearly Things network. I have always been an independent. Pearl has known that, and I have known that. And so anytime I worked with Pearl, we had agreed a fee and I worked for that fee. I have never been signed to the Just Pearly Things contracts. However, she has signed a few African family, King Richez and Aunty Jenny. Now, I have no problem with a King Richez or an Aunty Jenny. However, if we look at the contracts that they signed, you would understand the reason why I use a term.
Okay, that's pretty interesting, man. So EON001 says that she's going straight to the Daily Wire. Watch out. Blacklight says just pegging things. Bias Hacker said, didn't she work for the Blaze in the past? Uh-oh. Oh man. So she must have dropped a good one, man. Go okay, we're gonna have to go and see about that. And then the Demonat says, I think Pearl is managed by a former Daily Wire guy. So I guess that's where the connection comes from for the whole Daily Wire thing. Let's see if she does something with that.
Colonization and colonial. Now, myself and Pearl sat down to have a conversation, and she expressed to me that she wanted to do a new segment for her show. In that segment, she said that she would like me to present a topical news show on a day-to-day basis. So I said, okay, no problem. Talk to me. What are we talking about? She said she would want me within her studio 4 days per week. I said, okay, from what time? She said from 10 in the morning till 5 in the evening. And I said, okay, well, that is 7 hours. I said, so working 4 to 5 days a week for 7 hours is essentially a day job. I said to her, okay, so what is my guaranteed fee at the end of the month? What is the salary? And she looks at me and she says, we do guarantees and we do not do salaries. So I said, so if you don't do guarantees and you don't do salaries, what is it that you actually do? And she said she does percentages. So I said, okay, cool. Well, what's the percentage? She said, Sarah, you're the high end, so you will get 70-30. So I said, fine, okay, let me listen. 70% goes to me and 30% goes to you. Now she looked at me and she said, no, 70% goes to me, Pearl, and 30% goes to me, Ra Garvey. And that's when I started scratching my head. And I said, hang on a minute. So are you telling me that's a high-end contract for you? And she said, yes. And I said, so are you saying that Just Pearly Things Network has other people on low-end contracts? She said, yes. I said, King Rich, Aunty Jenny? She said, yes. I said, what's the low end? She said it's 10 to 15%. So essentially, she could be owning 80% of the content, which is basically the monetized views on somebody's channel, and they only take home 15% of the money. She said yes. I said, Pearl, how long are these contracts for? She said 3 years. So I said, let me get this straight.
That's ugly right there, man. So that means them folks ain't get no money. He said she gave him a skank Lucas deal, 99%. That's exactly what she did, man. King Rich is going outside. You getting 10%, 15% of something potentially. So that means if the views don't hit, then you don't really get no money. Like he said, they ain't getting no they ain't getting no salary or nothing like that, so nothing's guaranteed. It's real sad. He says Sarah, elite level storyteller. I agree. He's got a nice clean voice, puts it together clean. I'm messing with it. I hope Sarah didn't sell his channel to her and sign a contract. I hope he didn't either. That'd be crazy if he was sitting there talking all crazy and all that, and then come back and he sold his channel behind the scene like a sucker. CP says Pearl is a slave driver. I agree. Your whole black life is how long the contract. That's ugly, man. What? That's too ugly. Rich's whole swag is East Coast inspired. I agree. His whole swag is indeed East Coast inspired, man. He got the grill. He got the little LA hat on, the little the plaques in his head. Yeah, he got all that, man. Let's keep going, though.
You want to own me for 3 years to take 70% of my ad revenue, keep me in your studio from 10 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening for 4 to 5 days a week, and you are not guaranteeing me any money. I said respectfully, for what reason would I work for your company? She said, because we have a great studio and we have great lighting and we have great editors that will edit your stuff down. Now, I may be a lot of things, but
you have to be the dumbest person to sit up and fall for that. We have great lighting and we have great things for you. Well, I'm not trying to make fun of his voice, but like that's a dumb deal. We have great lighting and things that can edit your videos faster. So sell me your channel and take 10% of that. Come on, man. Let's go.
I'm not an idiot. I may be cool, I may be calm, I may be collected, but I'm not a fool. And essentially, the colonial mindset of Pearl has people working on her quote-unquote plantation for absolute pittance, when a year ago, I suggested to her to look into exactly what colonization was.
Yeah, we're going to have to go and look at this Auntie Jenny in a second, man. Once we get done with this here, man, we're going to have to go and check out Auntie Jenny, man. Bias Hacker says she babbling. I believe it. 001 says he's rolling. I don't know if he's rolling because of the Auntie Jenny. She must be saying something crazy. Van Lee made a great point. 3 years in YouTube years is an eternity. Ask Beavis and Butthead in Miami. That's an eternity for real. That really is an eternity. That's really, really an eternity. Okay, we got David Miller. This dude is just an opportunity. He was cool so long as Pearl served his purposes. She no longer does, so he's dipping. I didn't really look at it that way. That's kind of real because at the beginning of the video, he says, I didn't want to make this video, but I feel like I have to now. And I think that if you know somebody's, racist or whatever in the background, but they're just putting out content just because they want to make some money off of us, why wouldn't you say anything? I agree with that. But let's keep going. Oh, man, we got CP with the support, man. Hit the like button, man. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. I appreciate y'all all that's joined in and watching with me.
And she acted dumb.
Guys, people say that stuff about me. They say I'm sexist. They say I'm a misogynist. And, I really just like to give people the benefit when I interview them. I don't go into interviews trying to interrogate someone. I just more try to listen and see where they're coming from. In hindsight, that wasn't smart. And in hindsight, I should have had someone, maybe Ra Garvey, maybe another content creator that could have pushed back more and really was more educated on the topics that he was talking about than I was, because I certainly was not an expert in any of the stuff that he was talking about.
Now, I grew up in a time where there were brilliant R&B girl groups like TLA and also brilliant artists like Toni Braxton. They both sold millions and millions and millions of records, but they ended up broke. Why? Contracts. They were signed contracts that did not favor them. And essentially, what Pearl is trying to do is come back in with the same contracts and do the exact same thing to the manosphere and do the exact same thing to the red pill community. Why? Because Kevin Samuels left a gap, and Kevin Samuels's fan base was predominant Black men, and Pearl has come in there and attempted to be top of the food chain. I will not be a part of this, and I will not be.
I agree, man. I like the way that he, he brought in the contracts like TLC and all them had. It's pretty much, it is pretty similar. Vice Hacker says, bro, 80 to 10%. King Rich is in a slave contract. Well, it's 9 to 10. So yeah, he is in a slave contract, man. And if Pearl somehow tanks or anything like that, or she just decides she's done with him, or maybe her audience doesn't like him, she can hit him with the Adam 22. I want to go a different way, and he's just out on his ass for real. Sad, real sad. Yeah, 3 years, like Van Lee said, is too long in the YouTube streets. Tell you what, boy, says King Richez once said that he would absolutely not work a 9 to 5. Oh man, he's going out real sad, actually. Yeah, YouTube is supposed to be like a venture, a solo venture, man. And you're not supposed to be coming in here signing with all these people. Like, I don't really get that, man. You want to move how you want to move, you want to say what you want to say, but you can't really do that if you're at Pearl's studio. What do I think he said? Something like 10 a.m. to 5. Crazy. And then she's getting all your view money. Come on now. Oh, what did he said? All the manosphere dudes are clowns. Can anyone name one reasonable person? I am struggling. All right. Anybody got a reasonable person in the manosphere that they can think of? Go ahead and comment that down. At first, I used to think Mediocre was. I thought he was reasonable. I didn't watch him because I thought he was bland at the same time, but I thought he was reasonable. But as time has went on, I kind of realized that he's. Well, I guess like I think Angie was saying, like, she was saying once he had to go get that operation, he kind of start being a little different, and he just he was just talking about the women like how the manosphere is, like men can do no wrong whatsoever, and then the thing that he did with Pearl and all that kind of stuff, it just kind of showed me he's not as reasonable as I thought he was. I mean, he's trying to seem like he's taking a better route now with the whole reaction to Fresh and Fit and the Charleston White thing, but. I'm not really sure, man. There's not really anybody I can think of in the manosphere that's a regular human being, though, to be honest. Like, if you think about these guys in the streets, let's think of one manosphere content creator in these streets that you could hang with in real life. Who could you hang with? AMS. I like AMS because I only know surface stuff about him, but he seems kind of weird. Steph Cole's young, weird. Austin Dunham's goddamn getting those jobs. FedEx Fearless is definitely over the top, weird, trying to get girls too much, caring about his looks too much. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just don't know who is okay. CP says Michael Sartain. I don't even know who that is. Oh, Van Lee says he respects Anton Daniels. He entertains on YouTube and educates on Patreon. He's transparent about using social media for profit. All right, I've heard different opinions about Anton Daniels. Most of them have been pretty bad. But yeah. Who else do we have? Do we have anybody else down here? Yeah. Bias Hacker, he came in with that one. Yeah. Anton Daniels did support Just Pearly things. I didn't really like that. Let's go ahead and let's keep going, man. Y'all keep on naming what y'all can name, and let's go.
Be a part of this colony. I have always been an independent. If people in the UK who can actually say and watch all of my content can say that I've been around before Pearl even arrived in the UK,
Yep.
What would I look like signing my life away, essentially, 70% of all I own to this woman who just arrived in the UK the other day. She said to me that she's actually looking to sign more talent this year. Good for her. Good for the talent. But I hope they watch this video and realize exactly what they will be signing. And I actually hope that this video makes her think.
One more pause before we finish. We almost done, man. But Van asked a good question, man. Austin Donald got a nose. Yeah, that's the word on the street, man. He got a nose job in these streets, man. That's what they say. Which I don't really get why he got a nose job, because his nose still looks. It doesn't look the greatest, but I mean, yeah, I think he got a nose job. Who else? I guess there are, you know, we got everybody talking about. Christmas Smith says Dr. BOA. Dr. BOA is a toss-up for me, man. I haven't watched Dr. BOA in a little while, but he did seem logical. But at the same time, he seems very, very rigid in his views. Like he can't, you know, he has no nuance. You know what I'm talking about? Who else we got, man? Oh yeah. Hey man, you came with a good point right there, man. 001 said, yeah, he's into his looks, which yeah, that's probably why he got that nose job. Crazy. Black Light Revelation says this does sound like a BBC documentary. Ironic seeing that that's what Pearl likes. Whoa. Whoa. He got her. Let's get it.
Think about the ways, because essentially I had been with her from the beginning and I had helped grow her channel. And if she could suggest this to me, somebody who helped her grow her channel, then you are nothing to her. I have only given you around 30% of what I know. We haven't even touched on the very odd and weird parties that Pearl likes to invite people to. And I was invited to one last year, and she told me that her manager was coming from America and they were going to have a party. And very interestingly, they said that it was going to be board games. And I said, okay, cool. I don't mind playing Monopoly. I don't mind playing Snakes and Ladders. When I got there and I asked her about the board game, she said, no, a board game. There was a whiteboard in the living room. And what she proposed was that we all have a time on the whiteboard and we do what she says and we talk about certain things which were quite sexual and we put them on the whiteboard. But you know what I saw? I always saw her manager Kobe in the corner filming everything. And we've all spoken amongst ourselves and we've spoken about Hollywood and the things that go down. And within that party, what I saw was if people were on that board doing very sexual things and doing things while they were drunk, that stuff was being recorded. But we'll speak about it another time.
Okay, I want to ask the men in here. I want to ask the men in here. Okay. Women, raise your hand if you think women like violence.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's the video right there. What do you guys think about that, man? Yeah, so they're having them slave parties and plantation parties like Bias Hacker said, man. I think we need to go ahead and see what's good with Auntie Jenny. What y'all think about Auntie Jenny, man? I think we need to go and see what's good with Auntie Jenny. Cord just stroking. He looked like a weirdo that he'll be doing that for real. Right, that's a weird question, right? Who likes what do y'all think women like? What kind of question was that? Yep, that's exactly what it was. That kick action, boy. That's what it was. It's sad. Salute to Sarah. CP says, I agree. I think Angie asked a good question up here earlier. She said, do y'all think when looking for content on YouTube, confirmation bias is something in place? I think so. I think, you're kind of looking for some kind of answers to what you're going through. And then when somebody says it, it makes you feel good. Van Lee says, check the inbox. I'm going to check the inbox. You sent it to Grind and Motivator. You sent it to KO Kids is the question. I don't know. I got 2 Instagrams. I don't really be on Grind and Motivate like that. I just be on KO Kid the most. Oh, right. I just when I looked her up and I saw that, I was like, that's not the lady. And then I went and looked at it, and it was all her on the different thumbnails, and I was like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. I think we need to go and see what the hell she got going on. Auntie Jenny. Let's see. We got Auntie Jenny right here. She's looking okay, she's looking old and worthless here, but yeah. Let's go.
She just come up, and then I had to go and see about Sarah. All I want to know is why? Why, Sarah? Now, you're showing pictures. I was all right until you mentioned my name. And you're mentioning my name like I'm I'm under some kind of slave master. Let me explain to you, right? Because Pearl tells me everything. And let me explain to you. Have you seen my contract? Do you know whether I've got a contract or not? So when you're talking about Auntie Jenny, talk about what you know. Talk about what you've seen. Don't talk about what you don't know. Right? And I always tell Pearl, be careful about who's around you, because not everybody that says they're your friend are your friend. And she's stupid and naive, and she trusts people like how she trusts you. And look what you're going to do. What? Because she won't pay you a salary. Because she won't pay you a salary. How do you expect when somebody else ain't making no money? Right? You can't tell me how many hours I do, because I come in here for about 4 hours a day. I come in here, I sit down, and I go home. That is it. And that's for the party. And you there, what? You want to take private videos of people at the party, right? What were you doing at the party? Who was you there with? Because all of a sudden, and you're looking really like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, on these, yeah, tongue strong. You know what I mean? You're wearing your black today, and you're wearing your little gold pendant, your little tiny gold pendant. I need a magnifying glass to go and see. But yeah, you're representing the blacks, innit? The same way how you're representing the blacks. Now, I always thought that you're a man that followed Kevin Samuels. God rest his soul. Right? Kevin Samuels. And the way you're turning up, tell them how you turn up. Look how you're dressed now to suit the black man. How do you normally turn up in your Primark shoes? Tell them how you turn up. Tell them how you turn up at the thing. Ask them. You didn't want to tell them about China, how you were threatened with China too. Oh, is China for real? Is this guy really for real? Or is you want to expect me to go gossiping about China's?
What is this lady babbling on about? Y'all wasn't playing when y'all said she was babbling. What is she say? What is she going? As y'all say in Brit? What's she on about? I don't. What is she talking about? I don't get it. E001 says, why does anyone take this woman seriously? She has sage advice. I mean, this is my first time really hearing about her. I saw her on Confident Creators page one time, and he just had her like they was going back and forth yelling and stuff, and she just seemed like a stupid old lady to me. But now she's seeming even more stupid, man. I don't even know what to say about it, man. This is crazy, man. Let's see. What about this? What about that? Exactly. Waffling, mate. Jenny on the Henny. Jenny on the Henny. Yeah, she definitely changed the subject. Let's continue to see what else she got to say.
Did you know he's the real thing? China is whoever he says he is. Tell them about the drink that you brought. Any black man you know that brings a drink, what drink did they bring to a party? Right? You had Rolito that brought his cognac. What did you bring? What did you bring to educate the young people? Port. And then you want to go and tell everybody how port is, right? And then what did you do? You stand there, everybody's drinking drink.
Okay, so David Miller comes through again and says she's saying that he's presenting himself in a different way when addressing this issue to pander to black people. He's not like that on the regular. So basically, Cyrus running around here like Carlton Banks from the new Fresh Print, not from the old Fresh Print where he was just kind of nerd. He still was black, but the new Fresh Print, he's like that guy. So I don't know, man. Any black man. That's exactly what she sounded like. Any black man. She got a glass in the hand. She looked like she be drinking. Look like she be drinking pit time. Let's get it.
Drinks, and you stand there with your port. And what did you do when you was leaving? Then you come back. Oh, because you forgot your bottle. So much of you forgot your bottle. Now, please don't put me in your mouth. Do not say things about me that you do not know. You understand? I am retired. I have bought my own house. You know what I mean? I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't do this because I need the money. I do it because I got nothing better to do because I'm retired. So don't come here looking like I'm working for some kind of some slave master, right? That I'm some kind of like I'm some kind of slave, because that's not me. That's not me.
001 makes a good point. So I ain't blaming. He enabled Pearl. I know he tried to hold her accountable a few times, so I agree with that because I think he said he started off doing stuff with her, doing content with her, and she blew up kind of off of him because he had a decent following in UK. Which yeah, I would definitely say oh man, we got DJ Elmo in this thing, man. I always see him on Blacklight, but he's in this thing today, man. We got DJ Elmo. But yeah, man, what do you guys think about that? You guys think that Sarah kind of enabled Pearl to a degree? I say yeah, I agree with that. But let's keep going and see what Auntie Jenny's saying. I can't really follow what she's saying. It's just blabbering to me.
Right? So you are just like MTR. You're bad-minded and you're bitter.
Ooh.
Why? Because, oh yeah, you've helped Pearl. And what has she done? What has she done? What has she done? Those that can't do better, do better. Do better than her. You got so much, do better than her. Don't ride on the coattails of her. Do better than her. That's what you should be doing. So rather than go around and betraying somebody who thought that you were their friend, right? But all of a sudden you're there, you're there doing secret videos that you want to go and show everybody. Keep my, as Will Smith said, keep my name out your mouth. Keep my.
Hey man, what if one of those secret videos he got Auntie Jenny on the corner busting it open, boy? She busting that thing open. We didn't even know she could do it. That's why she's so mad about that right now.
Name out your mouth. All right, Zara, keep my name out of your mouth, right? Because enough. Whatever you and Pearl's got, you and Pearl's got. Nobody else said mention my name, but you want to come and mention my name. Do not mention my name. Man up. Don't just dress up like a black man when you want people to be there, and then you know your £50 shoes. Your £15. Yes, I checked that kind of person. I'm into shoes. I looked inside and I saw a Primark. I'm wearing Marks and Spencers. You understand? And Pearl never paid for this. So I can't see how you would expect to get a salary. Yeah, pays for all of this. You know why? Because what people don't realize, I come in here and I sit down and I chat, right? I chat. I come down on the way to my grandkids, or I might go and see my man, or I might go and see my friends. I come down here and I chat.
Osmosis Reacts pulled up a great point. She's saying a lot of nothing, man. Shout out to Osmosis Reacts, man. We need some more videos, man. We need some more videos from you. But yeah, man, she's saying a lot of nothing, man. You guys are giving me a lot more to bounce off of than what she's saying here. You guys are putting it together. Again, shout out to Tori and Rain. Nate Dogg came through and said, I noticed if anyone black was there, why wasn't anything said? I don't know. Anybody got the answers? Bias Hackers pretty much summed up this video. Master's better than you. How dare you turn your back on Master? He's right. And I've been saying you putting him down there. But yeah, you're right, man. You're right. That's pretty much the theme of the video right there. Master's better than you. We got a few more. David Miller. Primark is a preppy, completely non-urban brand of okay. So I guess you're doing some big numbers if you wearing what's it, Primark? Yeah, that's a great question. Bias Hackers. Tori and Rain, are you gonna do a video on this, man? We need to see that. We need to see that. Y'all go ahead and check out Tori and Rain. Check out Blacklight Revelations. Check out CP the Artist. Check out Osmosis Reacts. Anybody else with a channel? Go on, let it be known, man. We're trying to get everybody right. Unlike Pearl, trying to keep everybody down, but act like she getting them right. Jenny is just caping. I agree. Vice Hackers as a whole, yeah. I think what do you guys think Tori and Rain should do on this? I think I mean, of course you can talk about the things that she said about reparations, the interview with Nick Fuentes. Those are some key points, I think. Maybe her little weak apology. Maybe you could kind of sum it up into like one of your patented 20-minute videos or something like that. I think you could do it. Okay. Yeah, you can I think you can definitely build up over this Tori and Rain reloaded. Both really, yeah. Especially, oh yeah, you could definitely talk about TLA because everybody's been saying that he's tooting up. I get my socks from Primark. That's like a cheap. TJ Maxx place to shop. So Primark is like it's like TJ Maxx here in the States. So it's like Marshalls here in the States, basically. Nate, sell out. Hey man, it is. Hey, that's real. Let's get it.
I come down there and I chat about all slave masters. So slave masters going to pay for my mother's funeral. Slave masters asking me out. Slave masters knew my mum. Come on, Sarah, do better. Do better. You sound sad and bitter. That's what you sound. Sad and bitter because you didn't get your own way. Because if she fell for you last week and she listened to what you had to say last week, you would have been signed up for the same thing last week. So just because you got turned down, right, because you want a salary. No, everybody gets paid according to how well their channel does. And me, as you can see, I don't really give a shit about how my channel does. I like talking to people and I go out there. If it makes money, it makes money. If it don't, it. So don't talk about what you don't know.
Okay.
Whatever contracts you think that everybody got, talk about everybody else. But please don't talk about me, what you don't know. Because you're the kind of person that and be taking pictures of everybody.
Tori, and this is Aunty Jenny. That's her name, Aunty Jenny, with a Jenny.
You should be a man. You should be a man. And right now, you sound pathetic. You sound hurt. You sound bitter. And you know what? You can tell it is because you're delayed. And you got to think to yourself, what kind of person, all the people that are going, what kind of person could go front up with somebody and then be taking pictures and using their stuff behind their back? You're a traitor. You're a snake in the grass.
All right, Auntie Jenny, I think we've had enough of you. You're babbling on, and we pretty much get it that you don't know her because she's I didn't know her either, man. So I don't blame you for not knowing her. But it looks like we're gonna have to go ahead and dive into the lead attorney. Let's go and dive into that guy, man, and see what the hell's going on with our boy lead attorney. Or I guess he's no longer our boy. I agree, man. That's exactly what she would have needed it for real though. The Sandman was necessary for that. With Shatera, what's going on? Let's go. We got share screen. Let's get it. Y'all know I ain't a technologist, man, so I'm figuring it out. All right, here we go. We're gonna check out some lead attorney. Let's get it. All right.
Lead attorney here. Oh, you guys are doing well, man. Struggles.
Can I just say that I hate lead attorney's intro. I didn't dislike him. I guess I'm gonna dislike him after the video maybe, but like I don't like his intro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like a super cringe intro. It's like, bro, I don't
Streaming already. Oh, don't panic. What are you?
Uh-oh.
Shout out to
I'm
Don't
not
Panic.
ready.
Oh my God. She knows me better than me. All right. What are we doing? All right. My stance. My stance on Just Pearly things. Just Pearly things is lighting it all up, guys. And is that good? Guys, y'all gotta forgive me, man. I just came from the gym. It'd be 190.
Hey man, the suit the suits are a little weak, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the suits are just a little weak, man. Those shoulders don't be tailored and all that, man. Yeah, I don't like the color either. But let's get it.
Up in that sauna. All right, but listen. Let's get to the real. Yeah.
You ain't got them.
And I step out that damn 100. I step out that 190-degree sauna. And I put one.
Oh man, we got Angie in here, man, being nice. He seems like a nice kid that was trying to be friends with everyone, but never popular at school. I like him for that, man. We got Angie trying to be nice to these folks, man. Just trying to be nice. Let me go on back over here to see what these comments talking about on lead attorney. I think somebody actually said where he gets to the point about the whole situation and whatnot. Okay, there we go. 16 minutes. All right, we got him.
Is Just Pearly in the races? For me, no.
All right.
No. That's the conclusion that I come to. She's not a racist. All right.
Now, why do I not think that she's racist? Did you hear what she said about your ancestors?
So nobody likes his suits, man. Nobody likes his suits. He got the interviewer suit. He got the Steve Harvey collection. He just can't win, man. Lead attorney is cringe, but his antics crack me up. I don't really be watching it because his streams are like they be like 5 hours, no timestamps. I can't really get into that. So I don't really watch him all the time. I just thought he was a solid dude because during the whole Fresh and Fit fiasco, he seemed like he was on code. But now it seems that he's taking a turn. Let's get it.
All right. Let me explain this to you guys. And this is coming from a halfway intelligent, older 46 black man. All right, now, who am I?
Let's go back just a little bit, see if we can catch that.
What do I think? What's my stance? What is your stance, lead attorney?
Let's see if we can do it.
Is Just Pearly in the race? For me, no. No. That's the conclusion that I have come to. She's not a racist. All right. Now, why do I not think that she's racist? Did you hear what she said about your ancestors?
He was kind of looking funny. I don't know if he was out. Well, he was kind of darting his eyes. I don't know, man. Did y'all see it? He was definitely looking funny, like he wasn't really sure of himself on that one. But let's go.
All right. Let me explain this to you guys. And this is from a halfway intelligent, older 46 black man. All right, now, who am I? How have I come to this conclusion? I'm saying that she's not a racist for me. Maybe some of y'all can correct me. Y'all have hung out with, or y'all have heard a lot of things that I haven't heard her say. Let me tell you why. And I'm not saying that, everybody can have their own opinion. You can have your opinion. Someone else can have their opinion. Good. I'm telling you what my opinion is and how I came to it. Now, for you to understand why I came to this conclusion, you need to know a little something about me. I'm from the South. I don't know if you can hear that. Some people say I have an accent. Damn accent. I'm from Atlanta. A metropolitan city, an international city. We have the busiest airport in the world. How I got an accent? Some of y'all are like, oh, lead, I don't know. I can hear a little bit. Now, I'm not from California. I don't know what racism looks like. I never lived over there. I'm not from New York. Is there racism in New York? A lot of people would say absolutely. Fine. I'll tell you though, racism in the South is a thing. No matter, I know it's a thing in Boston. They tried to kill Paul Pierce. They stabbed him in the face. Boston in particular was wild, man. In California, I know y'all had the Bloods and the Crips. I ain't really hear too much about racism over there, but it's all over the country. I'll tell you this though. If you grow up in Selma, if you grow up in Tuscaloosa, if you grow up in Valdosta, Augusta, Albany, Columbus, Americus, and you're older like me at 46, you probably know a little something about racism. Now, when I was in high school, it kind of helped fix the situation that was messed up with the education. My mother entered me into an integral program. It was called Minority to Majority, or M to M. And it would bus little black kids to white schools, to nice white schools, because the schools that we had, our cities, were gladiator schools. And guess who got to ride the little bus to a white school? Well, when I step off the bus, are those other students happy that we're stepping off the bus? Forget the students. Are the teachers happy? Stepping off the bus. Are the administrators happy?
Oh, so Shatera says that's South Georgia. I know that's where I'm from, but he's weird. So he's one of them guys that say I'm from Atlanta just to kind of just stop you from asking where exactly he's from. So I don't know, but yeah. What do you guys think about what he's saying so far about his whole? Yeah, I don't know why he even said all that. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, yeah, DJ Elmo said all Pearl cult followers be like, is we sick, boss? Yeah, they do. They do. He's using the appeal to motivate fallacy. Oh, he's trying to use his little lawyer tactics. Facts. Yeah. How did you go from answering a simple question to going to his dear? I agree, Torian. How? How did we get here?
That we're stepping off the bus. This is in high school. Get out of high school. Where do I go? To the University of Georgia, flagship institution of the state, and your national champions. Go Dogs! Go Dogs! We're the national champions of this country. Well, let me tell you something. 35,000 white students. And the majority of these students, you guys might not know this, the majority of students at UGA are from the outer counties of Georgia.
I agree with CP. He's trying to lighten her racism to the history of race. Yeah, I think like he's kind of like, I feel like he's trying to tell like an old story about, man, yeah, you want to know what real racism is? I had it back in UGA. You want to know what real race? I had it in America's Georgia. Like he's trying to make it like that. So we'll be like, oh yeah, man, Pearl ain't really that bad, man. She just a YouTuber. Yeah, so he's kind of tooting up a little bit right here. He said, I can't. Black Light says, I can't. When tell me pointless stories about that. Like, yeah, man, get to the point. That's the issue with lead attorneys' lives. It's like it's so much filler. You got 7 hours of what, and then no timestamps. Next, we don't care about your education facts. He's not in the courtroom. He don't need to do it, but he's doing it. Oh. Bias Hacker says it gets worse. Let's stay tuned, y'all. Let's stay tuned.
They're not from Atlanta. They're not from Fulton County. They're not from DeKalb. A few of them, yeah, but the majority of them are from the outside. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I have been in dining halls with racist white men, with racist young white. I have been in class. I have been in groups. You know how they assign you to groups? Okay, you're going to be with these 3 people. I've talked to and had to complete assignments and had to work with racist white boys and racist white girls. If you were at UGA in the 90s,
oh my God,
you
bro.
knew racist white girls and racist white boys.
We need to.
And shout out to them, because everybody can have their own opinions, just like you can have yours. A fraternity at UGA got in trouble. Why? Because them white boys would get in the pickup truck and then go behind the crystals. They were behind the gas stations. What were they looking for? They were looking for homeless black men.
Talking in circles.
They were looking for strung out black women who needed a couple dollars. And what would they do? They would give them a couple dollars. And then they would put them on the back of the truck. Now, where did they take them? They took these strung out black women and these these homeless black men who needed, they would take them back to the fraternity house. What would they do? They just let them out on the lawn. What was in the front lawn?
Right.
Cotton. And they would just laugh and drink beers and watch these homeless black men pick cotton.
This is exactly what he thinks, Ike. So he thinks there's a difference between blatant racism and racist ideology. This is exactly what it is. DJ, oh man, the business is about to break him down tomorrow. How is this dude a lawyer? Get to the point. I pity those who ever appeared in court with him speaking. You've been and went straight to recess messing with lead attorney, man. Every time you sitting there worried about being in jail for goddamn 5 years. Next, he seemed like one of those people that's calm that has explosive outbursts, and you just sit there like, you good? Yeah, I could definitely see that. Like lead attorney definitely seemed like that. Like, yeah, like you're kind of used to him being kind of docile, and then out of nowhere he has one of them kind of weird rage fits, and now you're kind of scared a little bit. He's definitely that. Like he was spazzed out at that. Oh man, that's ugly, man. What kind of ladies y'all think Lee messing with, man? Or according to what's your boy name, man? According to Nate Dogg, man, he looking sugary out here in these streets, man. Man, Lee, man, you got okay, he sent it. Okay, he sent it to the okay, we're gonna check that out. But let's go and keep going and seeing what the tutor attorney has to say.
In front of their $3 million frat houses, their $4 million sorority houses, all on millage. They would just have cotton for these black men to pick for their amusement. And then that Monday, they'd be in class with me. And I know how they talked to me. I know how they looked at me. Guys, I don't know if you might not know. Maybe you're from New York or California. I can feel it in a look. In a look.
And Van Lee he just sent me a couple of blammers, man. This girl got that goddamn cellulite, man. But Angie made a good point right here. You know, that's how you achieve a fire or a live stream. You wait for the real deal and get derailed. That's exactly what he's doing right here. And he's getting $100 super chats while people sit here and wait for a story. Like, I feel like when you go and watch a lead attorney stream, it's kind of like going to church. I mean, I'm not trying to like hate on nobody who's like your religion, but it's kind of like going to church a little bit, you know? Not like they don't get to, but they get to the point faster than lead attorney does. But it is like going to the church, like how them folks being there, just like, oh, Lee, yeah, tell him, Lee. Like they just be just anything he says, he don't be saying nothing. You know, when the pastor might just be like, I got my Bible, and then you got that guy in the crowd, he just jumping up and down and all that kind of stuff. That's what it's like. He got that Wayne Brady. He does have that Wayne Brady side. Nate Dogg said, I bet his suit is made of cotton. Yep. Oh man, you know what? CP, there you go with a 3,000 IQ. Wow, you did it. You did it. Let's do that, man. Cause yeah, he ain't hitting for nothing, man. Let's go. All right, are we in there? I think we're good.
Oh, you're too sensitive, lead attorney. Listen.
There we go.
Then I went to law school. Where did I go to law school? The University of Georgia. Oh yeah, I stayed in Athens, man. I stayed there. I love Athens, Georgia. Go Dogs! In my graduating class of law school, how many of us made it out? How many black men made it out? How many black men were in my graduating class in law school? It was 3 of us. Oh, that's right. Over a class of 200, it was 3 of us. Shout out to my man, BLJ. I don't even want to say his name. They be doxing him like they be doxing me. Do you think at the University of Georgia law school, where it's just 3 of y'all, that you might know a little bit about something, a little bit about racism from my perspective? You think all those professors, those old ass professors, 65, 73, 82, they remember the days. Guys, I would walk down the hallways and see the classes. You see the classes from 54. You see the classes from 63. Not one black person was in there. I was in classes with professors who remember either or not the integration of the school. Why am I telling you all this? I'm telling you all this because for me, talking about you, for me, what I've been through.
What the hell are you talking about?
Which was not rough at all. Thank the Lord. Let me just hit it. Thank the I missed all of the Woolworth shit, the sit-in shit, the walking down the Selma Highway, get hit with the brick, the dogs, the German Shepherds, the damn the water hoses. I missed all of that. Oh my God, I missed all of it. I didn't get the blatant. I got the undercover stuff. My parents, my grandparents would have loved to get the undercover stuff. I'm lucky. Yeah, I ain't complaining. Wasn't no integration program where Baba went to school. Wasn't no integration program my grandmother went to school. Black lady had 2 master's degrees. My grandmother, what integration program? Like, I mean, it was blatant. It was flagrant. I missed all of that. Right? Martin Luther King, this church right down the street. I missed all of it.
All right, man. So this dude is basically essentially saying that, I think somebody said it in the chat, since it's not blatant racism, it's not as bad as what Pearl's got going on. But does anybody know where this Pearl? So Van Lee sent me a bombshell. It's basically saying that Pearl's apology or her taking accountability video was fake. Well, she didn't apologize in it, so I guess we won't call it an apology video. But she's planning on getting revenge, and she's saying that, you know, her apology video was fake and all that kind of stuff, which is crazy. Does anybody know where that actual video is from? Because like CP the artist said, I'm Asian the more this man talks. I'm Asian. It's bad. And I see Angie trying to throw a little slight in there, talking about his enunciation and stuff. Man, I talk better than he does, man. Watch out. But yeah, man, does anybody know where that video is? Because we're gonna have to keep on sitting through lead for now.
Why am I telling you this though? Because I have an idea of a racist. I have an idea of a racist white woman. I do. I've probably met more racist white men and white women than the majority of you. If you're 25 to 30, don't even come over here looking at me talking about you know what racism is. And it didn't stop there. Because when I got out of law school, where am I at? I'm in the practice of law. Now I went from old ass white law professors to old ass white judges. Oh my God. Do you know what it's like to have a mediocre case, an okay case? It could go either way and your judge is racist. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know if I ever said this. I felt bad for some of my clients. This is when I was younger, when they hired me.
Say no more. Let's go on, get him sped up a little bit. He is killing me, man. We're gonna really go on 2 times that thing, man, for real. Go back. Let's go.
Because I would get the sense every now and then that they really weren't getting a fair shake because of my skin color. Guys, judges don't need to screw you in a lot of blatant ways. They can just make one little ruling over here, one little ruling over there, one little ruling out yonder, and your case is messed up. I got stories about racist judges and racist opposing counsel. And I don't want to say anything. It's definitely like the collusion that I have suspected over the years. Everybody's all buddy, and y'all from New York, y'all from California. Y'all might not know about the good old boy system, the good old boy network. Y'all might not know about all that. You might not know about it. Mm. If you come up in the South, man, it's a real thing. Or in Boston. Shout out to Paul Pierce. At any rate, what am I telling you? I'm telling you that in my head, I have an idea of what a racist white man looks like. In my head, I have an idea of what a racist white woman looks like. Does my idea of a racist white woman map cleanly onto yours? No. Why not? You haven't been through my experiences, and I haven't been through yours. Shout out to all the brothers in the military. Is there any military? Are there any older military in here that like where they were from the South? I mean, come on, you ain't ran into no racist white boy. I mean, in the military, I ain't been into the military, so you know, you heavyweight on that. But you take some soldiers from Valdosta, you take some soldiers from Albany, from Augusta, from Columbus, from Dalton. Like, I've met some racist people. To me, Pearl is not a racist. She's not. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson that just got done cussing me out for 45 minutes. O'Shea Duke Jackson is the man who brought to this, and he gave me encouragement when I was about to quit, because I thought that I should have, 50,000 subscribers, and I had 800. And I'm looking at dudes with 1,200, and they making videos riding around 285 with their phone on their dick, with the damn camera shooting up their nostril, talking about some rap shit. Whereas me, got a nice camera, nice setting, what I thought was nice, my old video. and these dudes get 100, 1,800 subs, and I'm getting 2 subs a day. Oh, fuck this. I'm getting 2 subs a day. How many days is it gonna take me to get to 1,800? Y'all almost ain't see me. It was ridiculous. It took me over a year to get 1,000 subs. I wish Dude Jackson helped me out so much. He cussed me out 45 minutes ago, but he helped me out so much in the beginning. I remember, shout out to my brother MTR. When I don't even know how many, could have been about 1,000 MTR, you know, he's huge. And I was able to get him on the phone, man. He gave me some game. This is back when I didn't know anything about no damn YouTube. He gave me about 30, 45 minutes of his time, which for me was humongous. Then Kevin.
Oh my God.
Kevin has helped me out so much, guys. He opened my eyes to something. Finally understood what YouTube was about. I had a lack of understanding. I didn't know. I thought I knew because I had, 80,000 subs. I was doing the damn thing. Y'all saw how much money I was making at 50,000 subs. I did a damn video about it. If you want to see how much money I was making with 100,000 subs, go click the link. It's in the description. I'll show you my metrics. How much I was making with 10,000, making with 25,000 subs. How much I was making with 50,000 subs. How much I made with 100,000 subs. I thought I understood the game. It's life-changing money for the vast majority of you. Life-changing. You can't spend it. It's not like millions and millions, but you start getting checks $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. This social media money is ridiculous. Kevin helped me out so much.
Why are we talking about this, man? What are you talking about, Lead? I don't get it, bruh. What are you talking about? The only thing that Lead said so far that was real was that Atlanta and the rest of Georgia is a whole different place. So you got Atlanta, and then you got all the surrounding areas and cities. Those places are definitely, you definitely will find you'll find your racism a little more easier out there, but you can still find it in Atlanta. That's all he said. Now he's talking about YouTube money, which I do remember that video. It actually kind of inspired me a little bit. I remember when me and Blacklight was talking about it. I think he made like 25,000 at 10K followers, and then he made like a 50K at 50. Yeah, he's doing some numbers, man, but he's doing the most right now. He's doing the most. Angie says, template learn. Cue your audience for 30 minutes, relating back to your personal experience, and then state your point for 3 seconds. Then shut out all of your YouTube friends for support. Hey, that might be the strategy. Once I get a little bit bigger, I'm going to start dressing in big shouldered suits. I'm going to talk for 30 minutes about nothing. But not going to talk about the thing you're looking forward to me talking about. And then, you guys will super chat me up 50,000 in a month. It's going down. This is torture. I wonder what, man, you know what? Let's see. How many views did it get? Let's see. He is sitting at a clean, what did he use it? I don't know. He's got some good likings here. So 42K views. I'm a dummy. He got 42K, man. So a lot of people sat through this and was really like, man, Lee's spitting, boy. He's spitting, goddamn. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on with these people. But let's keep on and seeing if we can find
much in understanding things. You know who helped me out? Just Pearly thing. She helped me out. She gave me a lot of game on these editors, a lot of game on, putting out a lot of content, a lot of game on systems. Did O'Shea charge me? No. Did MTR charge me? No. Did Kevin charge me? No. Did Just Pearly thing charge me? No. I've been around racist white women. I've been around old racist white women, young racist white women. Have any of them ever helped me out? Any of them?
Oh, man. You tooting up, man.
She's come to my mastermind for free. Brought her
all right, man. I see the
channel manager, which I didn't even expect, for free. The same channel paid $500 for a consult for. I didn't pay for it. I cashed out that PayPal that man $500 trying to figure out what the fuck it was that she was doing, and that channel manager knows a lot. Did the channel manager charge me for going and talking to my mastermind? No. Who's in my mastermind, guys? You want to know who's in my mastermind? Black content creators, Black YouTubers who need help. I remember when I needed help. I had a lot of stuff to figure out, man. Sometimes the help wasn't there. There was no mastermind for 50 damn bucks a month to join. Shout out to my brother O'Shea. After he got through cussing me out for 45 minutes, he's like, hey, let me come back on your mastermind. He's already been killed the game. Not only does he want to come, he wants to bring his editors to talk to us. Young, middle-aged, and older.
Yeah, man. So he's tooting up, man. I think I've kind of gotten the toot up. Is there anything more that he says that's crazy? Because he's basically comparing. Yeah, he's on that. Well, you don't know nothing about race. It's like when you got, I don't know if any of y'all ever fought before, but it's like, when you got them old guy boxers and they always be talking about, so y'all ain't never boxed like that back in the day. We go 15 rounds and we used to run, and y'all doing all this extra stuff, going swimming and running and doing that and wearing sauna suits. We didn't do that. Like y'all had it. Like that's exactly what this is kind of like, except he's putting it with racism. But is there anything more in this video that's worth watching? Or is there any other videos that are worth watching? Actually, there's a video of Pearly Things plagiarizing that's pretty much it. There's a video play of Pearly Things plagiarized, and I don't have anything more for lead attorney. He's doing the most right now without doing anything. So I don't know if anybody has something, something a little more better to sink our teeth into, because he ain't really hitting for nothing. Maybe I'm gonna give it like 1 or 2 more minutes and see what y'all say.
Black YouTubers for free. I don't know what y'all's idea of a racist white woman looks like.
All right.
Just really think she was in London when she joined. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning. You're telling me that a racist white woman is gonna wake up and
Cool. Let's see.
let me tell you a little something about slave trade. Dan said that, they would have these slave ships on, just in the ocean. And they were boarding up the slaves. Well, but guess what, guys? It wasn't like they would get 10 slaves on the ship and then just sail across the ocean. It's not how it happened.
Oh my God.
They would want to fill the ships up. It's like when they deport these Hispanics. Do you think they just put 3 Hispanics on a plane and then fly the plane to Mexico? They fly the plane to Guatemala? Hell no. They wait till that plane is full and then they go. Well, that's how they used to do it back in the day. They used to wait for the ships to be full. Guys, this is gonna break your fucking heart, man. Sometimes it took weeks. Sometimes it took months for those ships to be full. If you were one of the first ones on the ship, you might have to wait 30 days. You might have to wait 60 days on that ship in the sun in Africa. Guys, air conditioning? No. Slave ship, bottom of the hull in Africa. Chained, day and night, people dying, disease, vomit, shit, crime, dead bodies all around for months. You were chained there for months before the fucking ships left, before it came to America, before your slavery started. Some of those slaves were on the ship for 200 days.
I agree.
They were on the ship for 230 days before the trip. This is not an embellishment. This is just reality. Sometimes, guys, y'all know they would brand the slave.
So wait, so he's saying Pearly Things ain't racist, but at the same time, he's talking about the severity of slavery, where she was saying how it was an embellishment. Why hasn't he addressed that? That's kind of interesting. But he's definitely tooting up. I see the toot up real time right now. He's on that kind of like, yeah, you guys didn't go through it, so what are you talking about kind of thing.
Can you imagine what it is to just, be in shackles and they hold you down and they take the damn iron out of the fire? Something like that will change your life. Well, guess what? They would put them on the ship after they were branded. And then they would just stay on the ship waiting for the ship to leave, but it would take weeks, months. Well, guess what? In that time, these white people, they were wheeling and dealing. Trade you my 15 slaves for your 30 slaves and $30. So sometimes the slaves would be sold while they were in the ship. Well, what does that mean? What does it mean if you're in the slave ship and you're sold? It means they have to take you off the ship and they have to rebrand you. Can you imagine being branded multiple times?
You do.
As a man, as a woman, as a child, branded multiple times. You haven't even left for the States.
Exactly.
So when MTR says, where's your compassion for people? He's absolutely right. I mean, I don't know if it's easier to have compassion for people when you're older, or it's easier to have compassion for people when you've been through things. There was no compassion in what she was saying about slavery being embellished. But whatever. I mean, the whole thing is just, listen, people can talk what they want to talk about on their show or whatever, but that was terrible. Now, her making these statements, which I think are idiotic. This man might not think her statements are idiotic, probably because this might be the generator of those statements. I think they're idiotic, whether they come from him or Pearl. Either way, if Pearl is regurgitating these arguments that this man has put forth, whatever.
He just answered his own question right there. If you're regurgitating Thomas Sowell talking points, especially as a white woman, I think it's safe to say that you're part of the racist variety. Thomas Sowell is like a contrarian for no reason. Like I don't know, he's alternative fact shorter than me, man. Like I watched a couple of his videos, especially some of his videos on boxing, and he just pisses me off whenever he talks. Basically, what do you guys think about that, man? You guys think that Thomas Sowell is one of the top sellouts, or do you guys agree with Thomas Sowell? If I ever need to extend a trial, I will pay this. Yeah, hey, you be straight for real. He shouldn't ate them plantation flavorless biscuits. Them things is dry. Like them Popeyes biscuits. You ain't got nothing to drink, boy.
Taking it as a whole. Taking into account she's regurgitating this man's arguments and taking into account what she's done for black content creators, taking into account my history with racist white women and racist white men, young and old. If I take all of that into account and I sit back, I don't let my emotions drag me, incite me, prejudice me. I take all of it and I ask myself, is this 26-year-old girl, does this map out to what you know from all your experiences with young and old racist white women? Does it map on to her? And it doesn't. It doesn't. Maybe you disagree and that's fine. Now, I was on IG live yesterday and Pearl comes up. What does Pearl start saying? Pearl starts saying that she wants to go to war. 26-year-old to war. That, you know, she's, I don't want to misquote her, offended, enraged, or whatever. And she's hyped up. Why? That wasn't her stance before all of this stuff started. Well, I'll tell you what I think it is. And I could be wrong. This is just my thoughts on it. She did a interview / collaboration with Obsidian. And in that collaboration, and then she also put out a video on her own channel. I think that video that she put out, the response to that video that she put out on her own channel, and the response that she got from Obsidian's channel is a big influence in this. What was the response? Support. She got so much support from black people saying there's no way you should have apologized.
So hold on, we got Bradley. Bradley Spalding says, "What's up, y'all? Did you see JPT riding on Ra Garvey? What's going on, Bradley?" No, we did not. That's I guess, is that on her channel? Where can we find that at, man? Go and let us know in the chat. Nate Dawg said, "I can never understand why we as black people need a relationship advice from those who truly don't care." But I don't get it either. But I think the manosphere, I think guys, a lot of guys that follow the manosphere are young, inexperienced guys who have I guess they just have like a different type of lens when it comes to racism. They're not really, they're not experienced. They just don't know what to say. Shout out to CP. Hit the like button for the algorithm. I appreciate it. Yeah, DJ Elmo is spitting them facts in there, man. Talk about them folks that's embracing soul. It means that individual is off code, which I agree. Kevin Sam was out here. Oh, okay. It's on the Twitter page. Okay. Yep. Man. But I don't know how I can run the clips though on stream. I don't think I can. I don't got Instagram connected to my MacBook, but yeah. I don't know if I can. They're gonna be posted somewhere though. They're gonna be posted and commenting on something, man. We're gonna make something out of it. Shout out to Van Lee again, man. JP just got exposed. Yeah, she did. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, man. She got exposed. I believe all women 1 through 5 in the drop. Number 13. I got to talk comment on that interview. Post period killed her with the super. I think we should go check out some King Richez in a second, man. Just to end this thing off. But let's keep going while we search up King Richez.
Apologized. There's no way you should apologize. Now, everybody had their own different reasons about why she should apologize and why she should not apologize. There was a ton of support. Just go back and read the comments. And I think, again, I could be wrong. I think that support is kind of like, hey, people are supporting me. Let's go. You guys want to make hit pieces on me? Let's go. Do I think that's the right thing to do? No, it's not. Let me tell you guys some behind the scenes stuff. All mid-size and big YouTubers, we all have brands. I have the lead attorney brand. I have my reputation that I risk on a daily basis. Just come out here and talk to me. Just Pearly Things has a brand. MTR has a brand. O'Shea Duke Jackson has a brand. Guys, we need to protect. And sometimes our brands can be put at risk for things that are not of our doing. Sometimes you can get pulled into some shit. I don't want to go too far into this because I don't want to step out of my place. I will. Let me tell you about MTR for a second.
Okay.
I gotta be careful how I say this.
Tell us about MTR.
His brand got pulled into some shit. Y'all know MTR.
I agree.
Y'all know that dude's heart. Y'all know it. Is there a mob? Yeah. Put the mob aside. We don't pay no damn attention to no mobs. Y'all know this man. His brand got pulled into some shit. My brand got pulled into some shit. Now, not like his. I avoided a lot of bullshit.
Oh man, I'm done. I'm done with old lead attorney, man. I'm done with him. Let's see what your boy King Richez has to say a little bit, man. What we got here? Oh yeah, man. Bradley, he typed up. He basically typed up what Pearl said. If y'all want to see, Ra Garvey is an irrelevant podcast in the UK. He was offered a bad deal because his numbers are bad. Now he's mad because he's pretty much irrelevant without coming on my show. And I guess he kind of talked about how he popped up at the beginning, which that was a mistake. He was sitting at 95K, and now she's at a mil. And then the next tweet she put out: a grown man airing out drama on the internet. Actually pathetic. In the story. And that's what she said. And she asked a great question: Why do you need relationship advice from some internet guru? Because hey man, you're hurting. You're looking for that confirmation bias. You talked about it earlier. The Passion said, DJ Elmer, it's a blessing in disguise. I agree, because he said that at least with this Pearl mess, we really see those who are addicted to butter biscuits and those that ain't. It's sad, man. We got a surprising amount of people that are addicted to butter biscuits, and some very surprising people that I wouldn't expect. I didn't expect lead attorney to toot up the way he just did right there. He tooted up bad. CP says via JVT, Ra Garvey. Oh, okay. He's saying the same thing that Bradley said. Okay. So yeah, she's coming at him with that kind of rap diss. Let's see what your boy King Rich has got to say, man. I'm highly disappointed in King Rich, man. Highly disappointed in that guy, man. Highly. I thought he was on something, man, but he ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. Let's go. All right, we got some lives here. All right. Selective outrage. King Rich's rant. Let's get it. Gonna make this thing bigger, man.
Yo, what's going on, people? Yeah, King Richez. You already know what it
I know
is.
we're gonna have to go on
Yeah, I'm gonna do this live stream about selective outrage. Yeah, you see the settings, you see the 10-10, obviously. Yeah, but anyway, this has been a very eventful week. And a lot of people have had a lot of things to say. And what I come to realize is that no matter what you do in this world, you're gonna have people that don't like you, bruh. Do you get what I'm saying? There's gonna be three types of people you're gonna come across in this world. There's the people that like you, the people that don't like you, and the people that don't care. Do you get what I'm saying? The people that don't like you and the people don't care. And the people that don't care are kind of dangerous.
Oh man, we get some money, man. Shout out to Naughty Dread, man. Thank you, man. Shout out to Naughty Dread for the $20 super chat. He ain't put no comment in there, but go and comment something down, man. We'll definitely read it out. I appreciate you again. Let's keep going.
Dangerous as well, because more than likely they're not gonna like you as well. And that's what I'm experiencing. Because the thing is, a lot of the people who are making videos and they're trying to get views, they got very and then they're trying to talk crap about me, like they know my life and stuff like that. Like they're sitting right next to me in this room. They're trying to make a quick buck. They're trying to grow their channel. I get it. I understand. Like, you can't make original content. You're not that talented. So the best thing to do is to jump on the bandwagon and talk about someone that's doing better than you in life. I understand that. And the thing is, a lot of those are people that didn't care. Now, these are not supporters. These are not people that hit the super chat, hit the like button. These are not people that have called up my shows and that. Now, these are people that never cared about me. They never cared about my channel. Like the end of 2016, they didn't care about me. They didn't care when I was making videos in defense of guys in America when they were getting deleted by police. They didn't care. They didn't care about what I had to say. They didn't care when I made videos encouraging black men to be the best versions of themselves. They didn't care. They didn't care when I made videos talking about power and how if you get your finances right, your physical right, your mental right, your social right, you'll be a better man and people will respect you. They didn't care. But now, all of a sudden, now I am the hot topic to them. Now they need to talk about me all the time, and I find it really amazing. I find it amazing. And a lot of these people are just practicing selective outrage. A lot of the criticisms that I'm getting, they would never direct them same criticisms at their favorite rappers, their favorite entertainers, their favorite athletes. No, they would never direct it over in that section because that's the people they like. Do you understand? That's the people they like. But me now, I'm somebody that they never cared about.
he tuned up for 15%. And he tuned up for 15% of potential money, not like no real money. Like automatically you're gonna get 15% of I don't know how much you make on the YouTube video, but he getting 15% of like a 3.5K view video or something like that. That's crazy right there. Crazy. DJ Elmo says King has lost the plot. He now it's sad for the next 3 years. Real sad. We got Terry in the chat. Why Lee sound like he about to tell everyone he was touched by? He did sound like that. Terry, he sounded just like that. Like he was like, man, then the white boys from UGA took me to the back. And you know what was in the back? And I'm just sitting there like, what you gonna say, bro? And then he said, Cotton's in the back. Going outside, yeah. Going outside for 15%, man. But I'm gonna do a King Richez video about King Richez boxing and why I think that he didn't run up on Nick Fuentes the way he should have. That's what I'm gonna do. But let's keep watching and see what this guy got to say.
In the first place. You get what I'm saying? I'm somebody they never cared about and they didn't want to get to know me in the first place. They didn't care. And so now they think that they can get some kind of benefit. They can grow something. They can create something by talking bad about me. Now they got time for me. That's what you lot need to really understand. And that's why I'm not even upset anymore. I'm not upset. And that's why I never mention their names. A lot of people think that I have a problem with MTR, mediocre tutorials and reviews. And do you know what's funny about that? I actually talked to mediocre tutorials and reviews today, like probably an hour ago. It's funny how my detractors and critics are making videos like me and this guy have some kind of animosity or beef, or I was ranting at MTR when I actually know the guy. These people that are talking don't know him. Yeah, I'm on MTR side. I don't like King Richez. Yeah, King Richez was wrong. Okay, but King Richez actually speaks to MTR.
That's a great observation there, Van. I agree with that. Like, so you're really not trying to help these people because you claim you're supposed to be like a helping person with helping power and all this, but they down bad, so they shouldn't be able to talk to you. Who is this? Robert Real says, fresh and fit is cutting 3. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know. But let's keep going.
It's weird. Because this is the point. The point is these people, they either never liked me, didn't care, and now they think they can create something. They think that they're going to get some kind of benefit, but by now not liking me. It's so stupid. I'm going to read the people in the comments. You backpedaling now because you was definitely talking about him. In the video, tell me, timestamp, and tell me where and what I said about MTR that was so bad. And how am I backpedaling if I talk to the guy? How is that backpedaling?
Oh my God.
How's that backpedaling? See, this is them people. Avo the guard. These guys, man, these people. You're just another guy that never liked me from the beginning. And a lot of times these people don't like you because you're doing better than them in life. Because guess what, Avo? I don't know you, but you I don't know you, but you know me. You see, what people like Avo and the rest of this selective rage mob don't understand is the guy that is being talked about is actually the one who has all the power. You people that talk don't have any power. You people make after video talking crap don't have any power, bro. I'm in a very, very good situation in my life. I'm doing really well. I own everything I have. I don't owe anyone anything. Listen to what I'm saying. I own everything I have, and I don't owe anyone anything. That's something that a lot of you lot cannot relate to. You're not in the same situation as me. And moderators, unless somebody says something really crazy, like don't even time them out, bro. Don't even block their comments, bro. King Rich's show is off the hook, son. Hail to the king. Big up to LVUP. I appreciate you, my bro. And another thing, I'm not going to talk about people who are salty. There's some people who they come out of the woodwork and make salty comments talking about people's personal situations when they have no clue. Let me say this one thing. If you was not smart enough to create a good situation for yourself financially, don't assume everybody's not smart like you.
Okay.
If you was not smart enough to put yourself in a position of power financially in your business or whatever you're doing, don't assume everybody else is lacking intelligence like you.
Right.
That goes out to certain people that have made certain comments out there. A lot of people, they want to have or they want to put out the idea that, somebody's on a plantation, somebody's in a slave deal, somebody's in a situation that they can't get out of, somebody's only getting minimal peanuts for all the work that they do. Again, maybe you're not smart enough. Maybe you're not smart enough, or maybe you're not talented enough to get the same kind of situation, deal, or contract that other people get. I'll give you an example. For all my sports fans,
right?
Yeah? Pick any professional sport you want to think about. It could be the NBA, NFL, Premier League football, whatever it is. Yeah, everybody on a team. Like, and I'm asking everyone in the chat. Yeah, does everyone get paid the same? Think about this. When you have a team, a professional team, yeah, and more or less everybody's famous. Every athlete on the field is famous. Does everybody get paid the same amount? Or is it that some people get paid more than others? Or some people's situations are different to others because some people are more talented than others? Now think about it. You could be playing alongside Cristiano Ronaldo.
All right, Richard, we're going to have to go on skip you up a little bit, man. See what the hell you talking about, man. Let's go. See.
Or whatever. I'm talking about man to man. Man to man. What are your credentials? What have you done in life? I don't even need to know, where you was born or anything. I want to know, what have you done in your life? What have you done? And if they start lying, all you got to do is look at their setup. Does their setup look like they've done anything substantial in life?
Van, what? Van came with the straight facts. To me, Fresh is the greatest black podcaster ever. Broski runs $1 million podcast and doesn't. He doesn't have to say a thing, bro. He's still getting money out here, bro. That's too real. That's too real, man. But yeah, this dude ain't getting paid, man. He going outside. Let's go.
It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. We got to NSX for the super chat. He said, F that guy, and he says, talking PS about King Richez. He's a clout chaser, always was and always will be. Gotta watch if you need to see online. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is the thing. A lot of people have had a lot of things to say, yeah. But at the end of the day, who the hell are these people, bro? Like, what have they ever done in life? Do you get what I'm saying? What have they done in life? Nothing. Bro. What have they done in life? Do you want to know why I'm talented? Bro. Like, bro, I look the part and I am the part and I speak the part. I do this thing. I live this. Do you want to know something about me? Every day, every time I do a live stream, I do a podcast show, guess what? I've got a woman cooking a nice hot meal for me. Every time you lot see I switch on, yeah, peace, and we're out of it. Guess what? I go and get a nice hot meal. And guess what the time is? 1 a.m. 1 a.m. I'm getting a hot meal. Freshly cooked, bruv. Fresh ingredients. Yes. Fresh. Can that man say the same? No. What do? They jerk off. Then they want to make a video talking about me, reacting, talking about King Richez this, King Richez that. They switch off the camera, back to jerking again. Stupid. You can't talk, bro. Stupid, bro. Look at the quality of what Matt is working with. Cuz make as many videos talking about me. All you're going to do is bring me more clout. That's all you're going to do. And this video is not specific to anyone in particular. Yeah, this video is not specific to anyone in particular. This video is to all of you. Because I find you not to be clowns and jokes. Make your little video. You might make, you know what? You might get 2,000. I don't care, bruv. I don't care. You might get 2,000 views to me, some lie. You're going to make some and make some lie. Oh, King Richez is doing this. Even though I said the exact opposite, you know, because you're desperate to get views and desperate to hate on me, you're going to say some lie title, lie thumbnail, you know, and then put, cool. Get your 2,000. Because most of these people, they're getting like 200 views. And I've seen that most probably like 2,000. And like,
Hey, you know what, CP? I was actually surprised about that. Like, I was surprised. I was kind of like, what you doing with this dude, man? I didn't, yeah. But the passion says, bro, King tripping. He's big tripping, man. Shout out to Tip Network, man. If he didn't hear me earlier, we got JP Ink in this thing, man. When King Richez lose sub, he's gonna start crying about how people are hating him so much. That is true. Let's go.
People that have a little bit of a following, a little bit more than that. But really, truly, you know what? God bless you. Merry Christmas. Have a good day. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help you out. Because at the end of the day, you're helping me out as well. You're helping me out. I don't think people understand how energy and power works. Like, you can say, like, okay, let me put it like this. This is why I don't even tell them to stop making videos. Because you make these videos because you know me. I don't know you, right? Because you don't matter. All right? And basically, you make these videos ranting about me, telling lies or telling half-truths or, you know, just taking things deliberately out of context and stuff like that. Well done. Well done. You have some ignorant audience that like that. But guess what? Some of your audience never heard of me before. Some of your audience didn't know who I was. And now you've directed them straight to me. And guess what? My quality is better than yours. Guess what? I'm more articulate than you. Guess what? I have a higher intelligence than you. Guess what? I bring girls on my show. So there's something for them to look at. What have you got going on? You've just got poor lighting, a grainy camera, and oily hands. Because again, you just finished jerking off, so you got oily hands, bruv. And you want to talk about me, King Richez, you know? King Richez. You lot are crazy as hell. You lot are crazy as hell. You make, bro, good luck and Merry Christmas. Just keep funneling supporters, bro. Yes, you might have one say, oh yeah, I used to watch King Richez, I don't watch you no more. Cool. They never liked me anyway. This is, again, it goes back to my first point. There's the ones that like you, the ones that don't like you, the ones that never don't care. Yeah, some people don't care and they watch you and then they're just looking for a reason not to like you. And then, yeah, I used to watch you, but now I don't watch you no more. Yeah, you probably didn't like me because you know that I probably have done more in my life than you have. I probably got more money in my bank account than you do. And my girlfriend's probably better looking than you, than your girlfriend. And
They got me. They didn't want me to be great, but let's go and continue, man. He's looking bad out here, man. He's running off his relationships, talking about all this, like we really care. Come on, King Richez. You ain't really saying nothing. I'm about to skip him a little bit and see what's going on. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know. Let me know. Let's go. Selective outrage, shouty. All right, we back. We're gonna skip up a little bit because he talking about some mess I don't care nothing about.
I don't know what you was doing at 13, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Different. I was playing sports out at the same time when I was doing all that crap. I was playing sports outside of school. I played for rugby teams, like proper rugby teams, well-known established rugby teams. I was playing for those teams. In school, I played every sport, bro.
Okay.
Like these guys can't talk to me, bro. Like,
cricket.
I had girlfriends when I was 13, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Now you think that you've got something you can hang over. Oh, yeah, you're a sellout and you're protecting racist comments. You're an idiot, bro. After I blatantly said, I don't agree with those comments and I don't like that guy. And I think that guy is racist. But these people are still making their titles of their videos. Oh, King Rick, he is, I don't know. He's.
All right, I got a question. So if somebody said, let's say you have a white girlfriend or an Asian girlfriend and somebody who's white tells your white girlfriend, when you're the one dating a black guy, would you take that as disrespect or would you be like, oh, yeah, I am black, but I'm just out here. What do you guys think about that? I think that's disrespectful. Some Asian dude ran up on Angie talking about something. Well, yeah, you're dating a black guy. When I see him, I'm gonna be like, what you mean, bro? So I don't really understand this guy. He's definitely putting up selective outrage. If anything, I think this title was meant for him. The selective outrage he has for the black people that's trying to put him in check versus Nick Fuentes, who basically is saying like, "Hey man, you a subhuman. Your girl's dating a subhuman. Like, I don't get it."
Defending racists. He's defending racist comments. He's a shield. He's a black shield. He's acting like a black shield.
Absolutely.
Like, these people are weird, bro. Like, I was out there, bro. I was getting in trouble, bro. Like, and guess what? And then I went through a phase of depression. I had addictions to smoking. That grass and that. The greenery. I had an addiction to that. I had to overcome that. Change my life. I had to change all the friends I was hanging around all the time because I was getting arrested all the time. Man, I remember there was one week I got arrested on a Monday and arrested on a Friday, bruv. Yeah, all kinds of madnesses, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I was the worst, but man was outside, bro. Man was not scared. Some scared guy out inside. Not like you people that now you're trying to make a personality. You're trying to make a personality all of a sudden because you got a camera. You bought a webcam. Now you want to have a personality and start talking reckless. Where really you don't come outside. You ain't nobody. You ain't done nothing. Do you know what I'm saying?
And Bradley Spalding said something good. He said, deflecting from what JPT said out of her own mouth. Do you think that since King Richez is not Black American, that it doesn't have the same? It obviously doesn't have the same feel to him. But I don't know. Like when I think of most other around the world's issues, and I think about how they're getting done wrong, I feel the way about it as well. Like when I hear about these different countries taking advantage of Africans, I get mad about that. Or when I hear about anything else, like I've hear people talking some trash to the Caribbean people, I feel away. So I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. What do you guys think? I don't know, because Ra Garvey was sounding pretty real, but this dude he sounded goddamn tetherish. Let's go.
Some of these guys have the audacity to talk about girls. Some of these guys they've had one girlfriend in their whole life. These guys can't even perform properly. They can't even perform properly, and they're talking about King Richez on the video. Like some of you lot need to look in the mirror before you switch on the camera, bro. Think about washing your face before you turn on the camera, bro. First, that's the foundation level. Wash your face before you turn on the camera, bro. Yeah, you see this camera, 4K, bro. That's why it's so clear. And with a clear camera, you can see that I look after myself. I'm well kept, bro. Yeah, I'm well kept. I keep myself in good condition. I eat good. I eat what I want. Yeah, I eat what I want. Like, come on, bro. These guys, these zero life experience guys talking. Zero life experience. All they know is to gossip and spread lies. Gossiping and spreading lies and hating on other people. That is their life. Bro, look at these people's channels, bro. These guys that talk crap, look at their channels. All they do is spread hate. Gossiping and spreading hate. They have no videos that are uplifting, no videos that are motivational, no videos that can actually benefit their viewers' lives. No, but they got time to make 10 videos talking about me. The reason why they can't make videos that are motivating or anything like that is because they ain't done nothing. That's why I talk about the kind of... Because guess what? I can say in the honest moment, all that street life, all of that crap is a lie. It's a trap to get you incarcerated.
Get to the point. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so bad. Oh my God. Oh, Alexander, the word richez, you're not broken, bro. Well done. You're over here, though. Do you understand? You're giving me watch time, you idiot. It's like, you're not broken, bro. But you're over here. You're helping me. By writing a comment, you're helping me. You're helping my engagement by writing comments. You're helping my engagement by being here. Oh my god! Do you know what's so funny? I used to get upset by them. I used to get so. I remember I used to be so emotional about these people, these trolls, man. I used to, bro. You know, press one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about, bro. Press one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. These trolls are these people that don't like me so much. They actually are helping me, bro. They come over, write their stupid comments.
All right, bro.
Hey, big up to Solo TV 84. He was one of the first and only people that ever brought me on a live stream or anything back in the day. Big up Solo TV 84, man. Big up to Lord Hybrid as well. Yeah? Big up to Lord Hybrid as well. From back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah? But apart from them two, like no one else really cared. And big up, to be honest, O'Shea brought me on live streams as well. But apart from them, no one else, bro. No one else helped me back in the day. None of these people making videos, these old people with missing teeth, they never helped me like do anything. Or these guys that are trying to be like me, they're trying to wear a hat like me, trying to wear a black t-shirt like me, trying to make some setup like me. You know, they're in the little corner, then they're reacting, and all they're doing is like, you know, throwing around insults like an idiot, like an infant. Yeah. None of them cared about me. All these people, yo, these guys with their poor lighting who've just finished jerking off, they want to turn on the camera to talk about me. They didn't care about me before. They didn't care, bro. Talk about me because they're jealous and envious, bro. Envious witchcraft, bro. You're a witch. These guys making these videos, you're a witch, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You're just a witch. You're a delusional 304. You're a witch, bro. People that support me, the people that have been there from day one, that have kept it like consistent, bro. The Most High will bless you, bro. 1000%. You know what I'm saying? All the consistent Spartans over here, they know who they are. Big up to everyone that's a member on this channel as well. 100%. Big up to Tony H. He says, keep up the good work, bro. Greetings from Amsterdam. Amsterdam got your back. Look at that, Amsterdam.
I didn't catch that, but yeah, you aren't dressing like us. What are you talking about, bro? Like you're dressing like us, bro. What is he talking about, bro? Everybody's on this guy the right way. Pearly is definitely the witch. Yeah, man. I think we've had enough of this saga, man. I guess we'll cover some more stuff tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna talk about the whole fresh and fit Aber and Preach thing. They might be brewing something new, man. Because you know they had Charleston White on there. We're gonna see what's going on with that, man. Maybe Sarah will have some new developments with Pearl and all them. But yeah, for sure, we're gonna also be live streaming on the Reacts podcast tomorrow at 12. So everybody, please tune in with that. I appreciate everybody for staying up with me, man, and watching this a lot. I really appreciate it because it's almost 1 o'clock and y'all up here grinding with me, man. So yeah, I appreciate it. I think we're gonna have to end this because King Rich ain't doing nothing. He ain't saying nothing. TLA lead attorney wasn't saying nothing. They both were just sitting up tooting up. The Sarah dude was the only video where we got a little bit of substance out of it. The Aunty Jenny lady, man, she was, oh my God, she was terrible. I couldn't even really follow what she was saying. It was so bad. She talking about how she going to the TJ Maxx of the UK and getting her socks and all that. I don't get it, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. And again, look forward to hearing from y'all some more and seeing y'all on the next stream. I'm definitely gonna be putting out some skits and chopping this up too. We're gonna have some fun. I appreciate y'all once again, man. I will see y'all, I guess, tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all come through at the Reacts podcast. I'm gonna share it on my community page so y'all can know where to go. And we're gonna have a good time there. But yeah, man, good night. Y'all have a good day. And I will see y'all next time. I mean, I don't know why. Y'all have a good day tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, basically. So yeah, bye, y'all.